Okay, on X streaming. Come on. Come on. It's just on X. Okay. Cheesy bit, Zbit as well. Last. Come on. Cheesy bit, yes to stream. Okay, it started on Cheesy bit as well. Cool. Everywhere we are live now. Let me just connect 1 second. One second, people.
You start?
Yeah, it started. Okay. Yeah. One second. Let me connect with you all people so I can see your chat. Okay. Otherwise, I'll be just speaking to a wall, which I don't want to. Also, I just want people to join so that okay. I guess we are done. Okay, I can see your chats and everything now. Let me just separate this thing here, make it bit small so I can see Twitter chat as well. There are currently three. There are 3 platforms we are going live on. So I have to connect each and every chat so if I don't have to miss any of all of you people. Okay, the chat is done. It's there. Let's just start it. Let's just get started. So, hello ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the brand new live stream of 27th May in the platform of Cheesybit, Zbit, and ZbitX. Okay, so there are 3 different platforms we are going live on. And why 3? Now people will ask why there are 3 different platforms. Well, 2 is one, Zbit, one is the X platform. This is basically the former Twitter. And there is also Cheesybit, Zbit exchange on the YouTube. But what is this Cheesybit now? Cheesybit. Why there is Cheesybit? Why, if there is the app of Zbit exchange, ZbitX, the app itself, we are the cryptocurrency exchange app where you can start trading it's a beginner friendly. You don't even need to know regarding a lot of stuff because everything will be given to in your hand. Okay, so in those stuffs and every of those things, I want to mention one very simple thing to all of you people, that Zbit is a 1-bit stop platform for all of you people, so that you can, if you are having an interest in the crypto world, if you want to grow your potential wallet, your potential investment capital, and the also money which you are saving for some XYZ reason. Maybe you want to go to Goa trip, maybe you want to go here, maybe you want to there, you want to buy something. But trust me, if you are just keeping the money saved somewhere, that is not gonna help you. If you invest that money somewhere, make yourself a passive income person. What is a passive income person? Is basically being a financially freedom person where you can actually invest your money to something, like maybe the business, but business comes with a lots of efforts, business comes with a lot of investment. Then what is that one thing which can give you a passive income with the less amount of efforts? Yes, see, if you want to earn money, obviously you have to pay efforts. Okay, so what is that one thing which can give you a maximum amount of efforts? Maximum amount of profit with the most less amount of effort. What is that thing? That is basically our trading. I'm not focusing on just I have to focus just on cryptos, but I'm telling you, see, if you want to start the passive income, it can be from everyone. It can be from anything. It can be from the stock, it can be from indices, it can be from commodities or everything. Why I am focusing on the crypto? Because I believe in the far more greater potential future. That's all. So as we have seen, like the time we came from the marketing, the very organic marketing where we used to go ring the bell to the people and like, this is the product I have. Do you want to have it? Leave that. Now we are in the digital marketing era. Everything around us is digital. Your phone, the news, the shopping, the currency exchange, everything is surrounding with digital. When in that kind of era where digital thing is booming this much that it is having the most greater potential than any of those traditional way of doing which we were used to do. See, SIPs, mutual funds and every of those things, yes, they are a safe way, a safe investment and a safe stuff. But at the same point, at a very same point, I just want to ask you one very simple thing. Where is your money going? From the bank, from the mutual fund, from the SIP, what are they doing with it? Are they just keeping it? Are they giving loan to someone and taking interest from them and that interest is given to you? No. They are as well investing in something. It may be in the gold, it may be in some stocks, it may be in the crypto exchange. Who knows where they are investing, because they will never reveal you that where your money is getting invested. So just because of this one very small factor of a risk, you are giving your big amount of money to a bank, to a mutual fund, and having the most smallest, shittiest interest and your result back. Very small. When you can do the exactly same thing which they are doing with all of it. I'm not saying just your money is going. Like your 10,000, your 20,000 is going to do nothing in the market. Okay. It's just like when overall people, when they mutual fund is not just for you, it's for everybody. When they sum up everybody's money and they put it into the market, then they get the good amount of profit. And that which from their like very smallest, maybe 0. Maybe 0.1, maybe 0.2%, they give you in the return. That's all. So why cannot you do the same stuff which they are doing with your money, which you can do with your own money by your knowledge? See, gaining knowledge is necessary. If you just want to like go blind without any knowledge, without knowing anything about the market, not even knowing how to understand, how to read the chart and every of the stuffs, and you want to enter on the basics of it, I feel like today will be the buying situation. I feel like today will be sell situation. So I will request you just take your money, go to the casino, it will work the same. Okay. So when you are doing the trading, you actually need some knowledge. If you don't want to have a knowledge, then you can invest the same thing. Like there are the lottery stuffs, like you put your money in something. If the lottery is if you hit the jackpot, then that's your money. If you don't hit that jackpot, then your money is lost. Same thing will happen if you don't have knowledge regarding trading and you are entering in the trading, right? So the basics of the trading is very simple. Candles, chart pattern, nothing else. The basics of the whole crypto, whole trading, not just crypto, leave crypto aside, because the candles, the chart pattern is same in like same features, same description, same knowledge for every of the platform, like the stock, the forex, the commodity, the indices. The chart you can see everywhere, and if you analyze the just chart, then you can analyze any of those market. Because at the end, how they are providing you the data? Are they providing you data by some numbers? No. They are providing us the data by the candles. Like this is the candle. If there is a big, maybe there is a volume high, and if there is a red candle, then it may be falling. This is the overall data which they give us to. And it is not numerical. We cannot know the exact number. We can have an outer image of what is actually happening in the market. That's all. So to understand what is actually happening in the market, we need to know the candles. We need to know the chart patterns. And please, I have already made a roadmap. See, this journey doesn't start from here. This journey doesn't start today. This journey has started since maybe 3 to 4 months back, where I made a complete roadmap for all of those people who want to learn the Bitcoin, how to trade in it, what is Bitcoin and what are the fundamentals and all of those things. Like all of your curious questions has been answered on the Cheesy Bit platform. You can go there, go on to the live section, you scroll down and you will see from the starting master this single candlestick pattern. I've started my whole journey on this platform where I made a complete roadmap for all of you to become from the beginner level to the advanced level, right? So one thing I would like to tell you, like before even entering to the trading world, before entering into the trading session, before entering any of those things, I just want to tell you, like, the whole world is going toward the future. Agreed? Yes, it is an agreeable stuff. So if we look back, there were the traditional stuffs happening, all the traditional things, every of those, like good luck, like piggy banks and all those, like from that stage we came. Right now we are standing in that stage where a currency which we cannot see, which we cannot feel, which we cannot have in our hand is the most expensive currency in the whole world. There must be some reason behind it. There must be some base, there must be some very strong base below that pillar which they are making, which is touching the sky right now. We started like what? Like 10 years back we started trading in the cryptocurrencies. Just within 10 years, it has become the world's most expensive currency. Within 5 years, if we just go 5 to 6 years back, we could see what? $20,000 it was trading on. Right now it is trading on $109K. You can see the massive difference of a price surge. Why? You should ask such questions. Why a currency which we cannot have is having such great worth? These people are interested in it, people are doing trading, and first thing, this is one of those stuffs which is globally available for each and everybody to trade. Why? Because see, before that, it's my personal opinion, okay? It might be a little different. I may be talking like a trash or something like this in my opinion, but this is my opinion which I feel is that is the thing. We are having a very huge differences in every of those stuffs, like currency wise, INR, USDT, yuan, blah 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 blah. There are so many stuffs are there. But the cryptocurrency, the digital currency which we are considering right now, the unofficially it has been framed as that it is the digital gold. One second. One second. Okay. So which is considered to be a digital gold of India? Like a what? Okay. Cool. It's fine. So that what I was speaking, yes. So the cryptocurrency is right now being considered as the digital gold of the whole India, or not just India, the globally it is considered as to be a digital gold right now. People are not just retailers, live retailers, the most biggest companies who are having a very massive turnovers which they cannot handle that kind of a huge money. They are also investing in the currency and every of those things. Why? Because, and even the government, you can see the US government is the top one of those government which is having the highest hold of a cryptocurrency, which is more than 2 lakhs. Okay. So when I analyze this thing, again, same thing. Again, I'm saying this my own personal opinion. It has nothing to do with any facts and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I may be wrong as well, but it's my personal opinion. Before that, we are having so many differences in the currencies. Now we are standing in somewhere in the middle ground. Like a common ground kind of stuff. Like we are in a center right now with a currency. This digital currency can become that currency which will be common for each and everybody. First, we were having a major differences in every of those currencies and blah, blah, blah. But cryptocurrency can give us that one common ground where everybody is equal. Where rather than having the trades in exchange of something like INR to USD to the pound to UNI to some and blah blah blah. Now we can just exchange very simply from the cryptocurrencies. A very safe common ground without any transaction fees, without even currency rate and anything. It's a very basic thing, crypto exchange. That's it. The digital exchange, which we have already seen when like Ukraine and Russia war was happening, and Russia was banned from a lot of banks because of the whatever like one dark side he created for himself, that I started a war, now people started rejecting him, the bank rejected him, the loan, and blah blah blah, XYZ happened. At that time when he wanted to actually make a deal, rather than, as he knew that the bank is not supporting him, to be a middle person, because obviously a government cannot just give the whole cash to the other country. They have to go from some medium. The bank is that medium. International banks, let's say Swiss bank or whatever XYZ bank was it. Okay. So they said no to the Russia because of the things they, like the bad image they carried because of the war and every of those things. At that time when none of the bank was supporting him, any of those people were ready to be the medium of that transactions, Russia thought of something very new, which actually made cryptocurrency one of the most valuable currency at that moment. The time where everybody rejected Russia, he picked cryptocurrency, and he did the successful trade with the help of cryptocurrencies. That is basically Bitcoin, Ethereum, and blah blah blah. Okay, so mainly to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is possible. Like, if there is no one in between, nobody is there to help you, you can still make a transaction, and that to not, you don't have to ask someone to be, bro, please be a middle person and let my money pass. No. If that person is ready to receive your money and you are ready to send the money, you don't need a medium. That is what a cryptocurrency has given to us. A very huge common ground where everybody now don't need the banks, the currency exchange people, and blah 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 in between us. If I want to make a business and he want to make a business, we need a currency exchange platform. We can start it with the cryptocurrency as well. Yes, for right now purpose, it is very small. Agreed. I'm not denying that right now the uses of the Bitcoin transaction, everything is very low. Why? There is a reason as well. Because right now, as we are seeing, it's just a 10 years. Okay. The crypto market is not more bigger than 10 years. It needs more time, because as per the BlackRock CEO, and there are the few experts in the Bitcoin analyst experts, they have mentioned that Bitcoin have a potential to grow up to $500K. So at the point where your money can again, still now, even if right now it is at $100K, people are saying, the analysts are saying, I'm not talking about the small analyst, okay, the big analysts who are watching the crypto market since the day one of his birth. Okay, since that day, if there are people watching, they are making some analysts, like some people made the key, like at the end of 2025, we can reach 200. Some people said by the end of the 2 to 3 years, we can see the Bitcoin go up to $500K as well. So that's why we are not having more uses in a transaction of the Bitcoin, because right now it is having that value. If you share it to someone else, you will regret in the future. Right now it may be $100, and the time you share it is $100. But after 2 years, what if it becomes $200 and you will regret it? The thing which could happen in 0.5 Bitcoin, you spend one whole Bitcoin for it. That's why right now situation, we are not having that many transactions in respect to the Ethereums, Bitcoins, and all those things, because they are holding a very greater potential. They are not consider them like they are not even made till now. They are still in a very that nurturing situation where people are investing, growing it. People are watering, the plant is growing. People are watering, the plant is growing. People are waiting it to become at a one stable stage where it won't fall like in 2025 it fall like sudden 75, it from the 100 it reached to 73. That kind of fall we don't need. So we are nurturing it right now, cryptocurrency, to become the most stable coin and the common ground for the whole world to be at one position in the financial sector. That's what digital has given us. And what people will also believe that is not possible. Bro, before people were exchanging currency in the way of the stones. Like the most oldest time, they were having, we have seen those pictures, like a big stone kind of structure. They used to roll it, and with that thing they used to exchange it. That was a time where we started having a financial era, with a stone, changed into ruby, gold, bronze, silver, then came the paper currency. We are right now on the verge to create, which is already been created, but to make it official after the significant growth, if we see it, to make the digital currency our next gen currency. Yes, it seems impossible, but again, those things were also impossible, which were happening back time, like maybe 100 years back, 200 years back. That was also impossible. Right now, we are having the most advanced everything. Advanced in doctorship, advanced in engineering, advanced in SpaceX, advanced in blah, blah, blah. Then why we leave our financial sector not to be advanced and still stay to traditional? That's why the Bitcoin is growing. Because financial sector has found the digital currency, financial sector has found the digital currency in that way that this can be the next gen of something, like a new era of the financial sector can be the Bitcoin. And if you want to be in that platform where you, like for example, I'm just telling you a very like relatable example I will give. For example, if you knew like India had that thing, like what is it called? Like the 500 notes were banned, 1000 rupee notes were banned. Just for example, I'm saying, if you knew that news 1 month ago, before even it releasing, wouldn't you be in the advanced level, like 2 to 3 steps ahead of everybody? Yes, because we already know the news. Now this is one of that news. Like similarly, the cryptocurrency is one of that news, which can be the next gem, which can be the next thing, which can be the next like currency of the whole world. So if you are already in the part right now and you are investing, you are into that thing and every of those things, you will feel one and very simple thing, that at the time of when the currency goes into the situations where it is in the position of being the legitimate currency or something like that, into being the sorry, it's okay. Nothing. He's Draco, by the way. He is my operational guy. He just came to fix something. Okay. So yes, like if we know something which is gonna be the next gem thing, which is like I don't want to even prove it that it can be. If in the 10 year it can become the world's most expensive currency, there are high 99 to 100% chances that yes, it can be the next gen currency as well. If it has shown us the growth in the most smallest point, and not to see, I am not talking about the people over here. Right now, I am not talking in the term of the retailers, us. See, for a person to have a faith in something, we need to see some uses of it. Right now, we are not seeing it. Only the uses we can see it is that the cryptocurrency can make us the next billionaire, next millionaire, or we can have the generational wealth, we can have the Lambos, Ferrari, Dubai trips, and all those kind of things we are hoping from the cryptocurrency right now. That's why retailers are entering in the market, because they can see that there is a profit right now. But leave us, because our goals, our thoughts are not futuristic. It is for the self-desires. We want to achieve our desires. We want to fulfill our desires and wishes and blah, 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 blah things. Leave those aside. What I want to tell you is why these big company people are investing in the crypto. Because they don't have desires. Their desire is already fulfilled. They are living that life which we want to live right now. Right? So if those people are also investing in the crypto, there must be some very crucial, important thing which they have seen in the digital currency which we cannot. Other than we can only see it in a way that yes, it is like it can give us a profit, it can give us a Lambo, it can give us a McLaren, it can give us blah, 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 it can give us a foreign trips and blah, blah things. Yes, those are the things which we can get. I am not even denying it that we cannot get it. I am just saying one and very simple thing, that the bigger people who don't consider this as a goals, Buying Lambo because they already have, buying Bugatti because they already have, buying a mansions because they already have, seeing the whole world because they already have, seeing the like flying in a jet plane they already have. So why they are investing in it? Obviously not for the money, because they already have a huge amount of money. And yes, it is also a true fact that the whole cryptocurrency is run literally right now by these big industrialist people, the brands, like the big companies, MicroStrategies, Tesla, the hedge funds, mutual funds, and blah blah. All the people who comes under smart money. Okay, these are the people who are running the crypto market right now. We are just there to keep us, like we are those ants right now. Like we don't have any worth in the market. Whenever they move, we can get a movement. Otherwise, we are not having any worth in the market. That is a true facts in the market. Retailers, we don't have worth. Okay, so if they have taken the whole step on their shoulder that they want to have the cryptocurrency to go up, they must have thought something for the crypto, or they must have seen something for the crypto. They must have seen that this can be like it is one of those things. Like we see that meme ki like it was a very early, like the like some product came very early to its time period. It should have came in that, because it's very early situation to have. You understanding my point? Like for example, flying cars. We don't need it right now, maybe in the future, but we still are having it. That's why there is less demand of flying car, less production of flying cars, because right now there is no demand of it. But in the greater future, maybe we will have it. Right? So similarly, right now situation, according to the retailers, we are not having that much demand of the cryptocurrency. Other than that, to fulfilling our wishes, desire, just to become the millionaire, billionaire of the cryptocurrencies. Okay, which we can see and which is actually possible. Okay, I'm not even denying that it is not possible. It takes a time, it takes efforts, it takes the knowledge which you need to acquire to read the chart. This is the thing which you can see on my screen right now. Like this, the whole chart. Trust me, this is the only thing you need. Also, this is a one part actually, 50% of this, and 50% of what is happening outside the crypto world. What is happening outside the crypto world is basically the news, is positive news, negative news. Like you never know what kind of news can affect the market. We saw the tariff attack affected the market. We saw the Russian-Ukraine war affected their economy. Not the overall Bitcoin, but actually still affected some of the stock markets. So that is the thing, like positive and negative news affects the crypto market, and it has a greater influence in the market, which we should know regarding, so that whenever there is some same situation I told you, like if we knew about this situation is already going to happen, we can make our advantage in that moment, like what I have to do early, rather than if, like for example, I'm just saying, if you know see, this is a very wrong example to give, but I'm just giving you for example. You are driving and your brake is fail. You are at a speed of 80-90. You know you are gonna hit. That time, which will be the most preferred, where you can save yourself the most. Save yourself the most. That time, if there is some car in front of you and you try to hit the brake, but you realize, oh shit, the brake is not there. Or 10 minutes before, where you tried, like the car was very ago before you, and you wanted to hit the brake, but you realize that my brake is failed. Now, where you can save yourself the faster? The 10 seconds ago or the 10 minutes before? Which one? Obviously the 10 minutes. It's a very wrong example to give, but still it is an example. Okay, same situation. If you get a news before, you have a time to think about that scenario. What shall I do? What I need to do? What I need? If you already taken a trade, if your trade is already in the position, then what modifications I need to do? That can help you by knowing the news outside the world, which is very important for the crypto world. Because who are these people trading? Is us, the retailers and the big player. They are also human beings. They are also watching the news because they are affected by this world they live in. If they are affected, their mentality is affected, they're mentally affected, their trade is affected. Getting my point? It is all linked. It is all linked. Cool. So yesterday we talked about the smart money concept. So that was just like telling you like a little bit about importance of the Bitcoin. Nothing else. Let me just do one thing. So yesterday, let me just discuss yesterday. Yesterday I gave you an this was the setup I gave you, right? Yeah. Yesterday I gave you a setup, and you can clearly see this was that demand zone which reached us to the all-time high, which made us reach to all-time high. This was the 5-minute demand zone which I couldn't see in the 15-minute or 30-minute or 45 or 1 hour. This was just a 5-minute demand zone which I collected from here, and from there you can clearly see that I said like right now we are having in a situation of a consolidation. This was a consolidation phase. Market from the demand zone tried to go up a lot, then came down, go up a lot, came down. It created a demand box over here. Like zigzag, a demand box was created, and above that box I said let's plan an entry point, because I really believe like a demand zone we are right now, market is also creating a demand box like a spring. Like see, demand box is basically a spring. The more there is a coil, the more higher the market jumps. It's basically that. Okay, so this was a demand box which was created near a 5-minute demand which I made before starting the whole like this entry point and every of the thing. The market was not even made till now. We were somewhere here. Cool. At that point, I decided my entry point, I decided my target, and you can clearly see everything was achieved so accurately. That's why I believe in the smart money concept the most, because all this setup of the smart money concept has given you more than, you will be shocked to see what is this risk reward ratio over here. The risk reward ratio is 4:6.4. 4 risk reward, 1:4 risk reward ratio you are having. This is your shortest stop loss which I have kept for myself, and my target I have kept it like 4% above. Okay, risk reward ratio is 4, which is more than any of those things. Like your levels cannot give you that amount of risk reward ratio. Levels can give you hardly what, 1%, 2%, maybe 0.5 as well. Then other are those like there are too many other stuffs as well, like other strategies, which gives you a profit of what, like 0.2, 0.5 and blah. But smart money concept gave you the risk reward ratio of 1:4. That is a huge risk reward ratio to have and huge profit for you to gain. And that is such a clean trade, a clean setup. Exactly from where I wanted it to go and exactly where I wanted it to stop. Same. My target was hit in this movement. Then the market went a whole down. Again tried to hit my target. So somewhere you can clearly see by having the longer wick, we know one very simple thing, that yes, there were a maximum stop losses over here or something, which market grabbed the liquidity and came down again. But one thing is very sure, that whatever risk reward ratio we carried on yesterday has worked the best. The whole setup, 5-minute demand zone, entry point, we entered the market and people had here we could have had the target I kept 4.5, which was almost 4.6, because I knew 4 to I will get. I was dicey about 5, but if I just stretch it, I actually have got 5 as well. The market touched, that is my deal, because my take profit will be there. Even though I can see the candle has not closed at the point of the target, but the wicks are there. Which means my target would have been, my take profit line would have been hit and I would have got the 5%. But I was feeling little dicey about it, the 5%, so I kept it at 4.5%. And that is where my whole target was, and I achieved my target, and I really, as you can also see, like all the profits you can get from the smart money concept, the very easiest way to take a trade. And it is not even hard to understand what is happening in the market. So that's the profit. Kavya, yes, I got profit $500. Good one, profit. Good one, Kavya. So this is the easiest thing which you can do. It's just analyze the market from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. Make your demand zone, make your supply zone, and wait for your entry. Just wait for entry. Sometime maybe it will take more than 2 to 3 hours to find an entry, which is totally fine. We are not finding here a quantity trade. We are finding a quality trade. Smart money tells you the very simple thing: enter when the big player are entering, so that you can have a maximum profit. I entered at the time where big player are entering, and this is my target, and I achieved the 4.5 risk reward ratio. That is a huge risk reward ratio to have. People like retailers mostly take what? 1%, 2%, 3, 4, 5 is like not for them, not for them. They don't do it. Okay, so let's this was a market. Then if I have to analyze after that, market fall, broke our demand zone as well, a continuous good supply. So this can be one of that situation, a supply, great supply zone which has been created over here, because one time the market fall, another time the demand wanted to go up but couldn't succeed and fall from that point. So this can be our good supply zone at this point. Then market came, and this was our all-time high demand zone. This big one which I taken from the 1 hour, which is our all-time high demand zone. Okay. After this, we have seen the market went up, came down, went up, came down. So market consolidated near our demand zone a lot, trying to think what the market has to do the next. Most of the time market has given a very good up movement, trying to trick people. Okay, so this, whenever there is a consolidation near the demand zone, do not enter in any position. Do not enter in any position until unless you see a very clean movement. Do not enter, because at this point what happens is, I will tell you how the market grabs the liquidity from all of you people. You understand the liquidity, right? Liquidity is basically your stop losses. Like for example, if I have to explain it in the most simple language, okay, for example, you have a car and you put petrol. The car will run, petrol empty, car stop. You again refill the petrol, car will run. That is exactly liquidity. Petrol is liquidity over here. For your car to run, we need something. For market to run, it needs something. Liquidity it needs. What is liquidity? Liquidity is your stop loss in the market. In car, it is petrol, diesel and gas. In market, it is your stop loss, your shitty stop loss. Okay, so in this major swings, what happens is, whenever market is having a very great downfall, and people know obviously this is an all-time high demand zone. From this demand zone, we have seen the market has touched its all-time high, that is 112, and people came one time, the market came one time, tried to shoot up, and that to the shoot up is not happening with a small inorganic way. We can clearly see a very huge big candle. At this point, any people, even me, I would feel, yes, maybe a uptrend from a demand, we can again go up from there, but clearly that's not a case. We again came down. This is where people, because see, at very first candle, people don't enter. People will enter maybe in the second or maybe in the third, because they need confirmation of an uptrend, that yes, legitly the smart money people have entered in the market. Because if just one candle comes and then we have a very weak trend, then people don't enter. I don't prefer to enter at that moment. If I am having the strength, then I will enter. If I am not having the strength in the market, I will not enter. So right now, yes, 3 candle gives a very huge confirmation that there is a strength. But in this case, it happened the wrong way. We saw after 3, most of the people must have entered over there. Their stop loss may have been in this moment, somewhere over here. The market tried to come, more down it comes. This lower wick just to grab liquidity, because people's stop losses are pending over here. This is where the people's stop losses are. The market tries to go as deep, so that it can grab a lot of stop losses from the people to grab the liquidity, your money from the market, to give it to money from your wallet to give it to the market. Okay, 1 time, 2 time, again it gave you, like afterward, people have this one mentality as well. As per the bookish knowledge, I'm saying, as per the bookish knowledge, it is said that once your liquidity is grabbed over here, the market now will run 2x fast. Why? Because first it has its own money, and now it has your the market has its own money, which is the investment, and now after the liquidity grab, it will have the lost money to invest as well. So which will make the market move in 2x up as per the bookish knowledge. But that's not the case in the reality. Reality is very different than the bookish knowledge you get. That's why I prefer to tell people, like, whenever you are in the situation where you want to start trading and every of those things, yes, gain knowledge first. I'm not denying it. Gain the knowledge, theoretical, practical, in whatever way you feel like. Theoretical is basically watching the YouTubes. Practical is basically sitting with someone to know regarding anything. Finding some expert, your brother, your sister, your like blah blah, XYZ, whatever, whoever. So in that situation, whenever you have learned something that right now, yes, we get that feel like, okay, I am about to, like, I am having those feelings that I know things, I know this, I know that, and blah 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 situation. But in those situations, please make sure that you are applying it on the platforms where paper trading or demo trading. Why? Because you need to enhance your skills. You need to see the test. Paper trading and demo trading is basically your test. The things which you have learned, is it actually working in the market or is it not working in the market? Are you able to understand the market or are you able not to understand the market? And also, actually the paper trading is that position where you can actually see that all those things, which is like indicators, like there is this is a buy signal indicator, it will give you like sell signal indicator and blah 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 stuff. All are fraud. 80% of the time the indicator will fail you. 80% of the time. Trust me. Meera, hello Yash, hello Meera, how are you? Thank you so much for joining this live stream of the GZB platform, ZBIT platform and ZBIT Access platform. See, there are 3 live stream going on, okay? So I will really request all of my viewers, all the people who are watching, to please go and check on those stuffs as well. Like, please go on the different platform, follow those people, because that's us only. It's nobody else, it's us. It's our platform. As I have told you before as well, that the ZBIT exchange has made its official account, Twitter account, that is X account, and YouTube account as well. And we launched our app as well. If you can go, you can check out our app. Just log in, just open the Google Play or Apple App Store or whatever you want to, whatever device you are using, Android, iOS, whatever. Just go type ZBIT. ZBIT is not for Indian people. I want to make sure this thing you understand. ZBIT is not ZEE. ZBIT is Z-BIT. Z-B-I-T. That's all. We call it ZBIT. It's not Z-BIT. It's ZBIT. Okay. Okay. So let's get on into it. The analyst. So yes, this is the places where market actually grabs the liquidity from all of you people. It is very similar to like same equal highs, equal lows, where market will make you feel like what this is gonna happen now. Like all the longer wicks is just to make sure that they are grabbing all these stop losses. Okay, so Arya says, can you do Ethereum analysis as well? Yes, obviously I will do after the Bitcoin. I will head toward the Ethereum. Okay, let me just analyze it, what happened to the Bitcoin when I was not here, and then we can know where it is right now, and then from that we can know what we have to do. Either we have to do buy, we have to do short sell, what we need to do, we'll see from this. See, I don't recommend people doing short selling nowadays, okay, because the short selling era is gone. Like from Jan, we had the short selling. I recommended all the people to do short sell, short sell, short sell, short sell. But right now we are in that situation where actually buyers are active right now, and all those other people, the sellers are not that much active. Okay, sometimes they show up, sometimes it's fine, but most majority of time it is a buying situation. That's why I tell people not to do short sell right now, to go for buying. Okay, so even our all-time high demand was breached, came down from there, went up, liquidity came up again to our demand. From the exactly demand we rose up very in a very weak way, we went up. Liquidity somewhere, consolidation a little, then again came down, again went up, and again slowly we're gradually falling down. So I'm thinking like there is a high chance right now that market will fall. Let me just go on 1 hour to see. I'll delete everything first. Okay. See, this is that pattern which I see all the time. Market will give sudden rise, consolidate, make a U pattern or consolidate. It depends if it is making the half circle pattern or the consolidation pattern, and then it will straight fall down to the exact level where it rose from, and from there we can see the market again going up. So this is one of those movements which you can grab, okay, because this pattern is visible from all of the places. See, even here same thing, went up, consolidated, fall down, exactly the same movement. So you can actually grab this opportunity whenever you see this kind of candle. First you need to go is like, for where is the eraser? What you need to do is, if you are identifying this demand zone and you are buying from here, go buy. Let it reach the top point. Okay, have your target 3:4:5 whatever target you want to have. After that certain target, when you know that market has reached its highest point and it has started making such kind of signal, such kind of candles, the longer low upper wick candles, at that point do the short sell and make this was that candle where this neckline is here, the previous candles high, you can make your target. So from here to here you can get another target, that is a short sell. This was for buy. So 2 target you can achieve from this one single pattern. And you can see this pattern a lot of time in a whole market, a lot of time. And similar things, okay, from the neck till the neckline it has to come, that is for very sure. See, again same stuff. This was the neckline, and you can clearly see the neckline was breached over here. The neckline was came back to this point as well. So this is the thing, this pattern come, consolidation, exactly at the neckline it will come down. This is that pattern which you can observe in the market. Whenever you see this pattern is being formed, you can close your eyes and you can put money on the neckline. Just I told you the best advice, find that candle which gave us a very huge demand, previous candle high, make one line. At that point it will obviously grab, it will come, market will come at that point little below to grab the liquidity from the market. That is one of those things where we can actually trick the whole market. Okay, so on 1 hour situation, market has taken a demand. This is 1 hour demand which I have drawn over there. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this was our 1 hour demand which I said yesterday, because you can clearly see at this point the market has went up such in a huge pace and created our all-time high. Okay, so this was our that demand which created our all-time high market. No, this is our all-time high. Sorry, my bad. Delete this. Let's go for an all-time high demand zone. Okay, this was all-time high in 1 hour. great fair value gap even I cannot see. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. This, let me just extend it. Okay. This was our 1 hour demand zone, the demand zone which made us reach the all-time high from plus we first, where is that? Yeah. First we had a demand, consolidated a little, came down, grabbed the demand again, went up, straight up, but was not confident. The buyer's strength was not fulfilled in this demand till now. Again it came back, grabbed the liquidity again, and also the strength of the buyers, and then we again, and at that, this was our point where we created the all-time high. So you see, whenever if you are seeing such kind of things, you don't need to fear. The buyer's strength is weak to achieve the level which it needs to achieve. So obviously market will come down to grab the more strength, which is basically the limit orders of these smart people is sitting over in the demand, near the demand zone, where it will get hit and we'll get a jump off up. Getting my point? Okay. So that's the thing. We are say 1 hour demand zone. This was my greatest supply zone which I made, from where our all-time high fall down, and is still not breached till now. Till now it is not breached. Okay. See, I can do till here, but it's fine. We can understand this is a consolidation phase going on here, but this is what that was the point where we started having the downfall of the market from all-time high. Okay, from there we have seen a lot of maximum time the market tried to take the demand, went up as well, but couldn't sustain. Okay, this is another new demand of the market which I can see. So I think I should also make it a new demand in the market. Why you need to make a new? Because see, make some demand which is near your market, because you are doing the trading right now. You want something which is near your market. Try to find something near your market so that you can have a moment to take a trade or something, right? This was 1 hour. Let's go on 45 minutes. Let's see what different thing we can see, because I saw one thing. Okay, this is the demand I took, right? Yeah, this small one. Okay, that was the demand in 45 minutes. So I took it. Not here, here. Got it. Our all-time high demand zone, the recent demand zone. Is there any great supply other than that? In 45 minutes I cannot see it. Cool. Let's just go for 30 minutes. Is there any fair value gap created in 1 hour recently? Recent fair value gap. People, do you know what is fair value gap, by the way? Yeah, this was one fair value gap which was created. From there we can have entry as well. We are tapped in that thing as well. 1 2 3. This is also one of the fair value gap which is created. 2 to 3 fair value gap is created. Arya, what is fair value gap? Please explain. Okay. Okay. You need to understand fair value gap. Okay. Tripti, me too, please. Cutie. Okay. Okay. If you want to know regarding fair value gap, let's know fair value gap. Okay. Okay, got it. Lot of people want to know what is fair value gap. Okay, got it. So, pencil. Consider there is one candle, made a high, made a low. Another candle, made a high, made a low. Another candle opened over here, made a low, made a high. Now, when you see these three candles are being made, see this two candle color should be same. Middle can be anything. Either this can be red, or green, or this can be whatever it wants to. This has no color references. Okay, this either can be green, either can be red. It depending on that person. Okay. So in this point, what we do is we make a line which is our trend line from the high of the first candle to straight. Okay. So this is our first candle, second candle, third candle. Okay, you understood this thing? 1, 2, 3. First we did what? We made an analysis that the H of the first candle we made a straight line. The next straight line we'll make is from the third candle's low. Third candle low, can you see? Yes, third candle low. I made the line. Now, if you can see that there is a gap between those things, then only you have to make a line. If you don't see a gap between those, you don't have to make a line. Okay, because this gap is called as fair value gap. Why fair value gap is it called? Because now we know one thing for sure, that retailers didn't enter over here. The big players limit order was hit, so it suddenly gave an up movement. Like the market was happening like small. It came down to this panel where limit order of big players were there. It got hit, so limit order got placed, investment is done. Suddenly the whole amount will be come up. Okay, so that's what creates the fair value gap. Now it is said that whenever market again comes to that fair value gap, maybe there is chances that another limit order will be hit and we can have an up movement from there. It vice versa goes for the downwards as well. Okay, now practically I will show. This was a diagram. Practically you can see it over here. See, right now for example, right now let me just delete this thing. Okay, so I made one line over here, like see, red, middle color doesn't matter, and I made one line on the L of that. And from that point, I'm just going to draw one rectangle to create one fair value gap at this point. Now, you see one fair value gap was created. The red candle came at that point and went up. Again, after a little while, the market again came to that fair value gap. And from that exact moment, the market shoot up. This is the reason. Okay. Understood? Okay. Hello, Raj Dushyant Namalai. Welcome to the live stream of the Cheesy platform. Thank you so much for joining in. Just give me one moment. What's special today, pretty little baby? Nothing. There is nothing special. I was just analyzing the market, making one setup. Then I have to go to the Ethereum as well. But just before that, there is some YouTube is not. Is sometimes it makes that stuffs like it's not happening. I cannot see your chats properly. Sometime I see, sometime I don't see. So I'm just doing that thing. Hello, Pinky. Hello, everybody. Whoever is joining this live stream, please make sure that you are liking this channel, subscribing, and sharing it to the maximum people. Okay. Ramisha Ghosh. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being the part of the Cheesy Bit and the Z-Bit platform. Thank you so much. Just give me one moment. Good market, kind of a very weak market right now. Not even I won't say good because we are seeing that the demand of the all-time high is not respecting or not having that good strength. More of the time market is coming back to the demand shooting up, coming back to demand shooting up, which is a sign of that demand is gonna be broken very soon, and we can maybe see the market going down from there. Okay, because that's what happened in the Jan 2025 as well. Like we saw the market hit the all-time high. After that, it sustained itself for a little while, consolidated, sustained, made a major swings in the market, and after that, we have seen a sudden downfall from that market. Cool. So this is basically the fair value gap. You got it? Good. After this, I was doing an analysis of the market. If you want to know one indicator, I will also tell you about one indicator which can tell you the fair value gap. Where is it? How is it? And blah, blah, blah. If I just delete everything, if I just go on this indicator, you type fair value gap, the Lex algo one works the best, and see, you can clearly see all the places where the market has got the fair value gap, all those places where market has made a fair value gap for you to, like, whenever you feel like the market made a fair value gap, when it types in again, then we can have a entry point at that point. Okay, so this is the fair value gaps which you can look for. 1 hour. This was a sudden demand, bro. This was actually a sudden very demand, good demand. I This is an 1 hour which is very near to my market, but I will try to go for 45 minute. Major consolidation, major. This was again the major one, the recent one, very recent demand. Okay, let's have a very recent demand. We are in the fair value gap. Okay, there are chances that from here as well the market can shoot up. I don't like you nowadays. Why? What happened? Why you don't like me nowadays? What happened in nowadays that you are not liking me, Rajdarshan Namalai? Why you don't like me, Rajdarshan Namalai? Can you just tell me the reasons why I couldn't satisfy you or something? Your bracelet doesn't look good. Okay, it's fine. Just because of the bracelet. This one is good. This one is good. This one is good. This one is also good. I like both. It's fine. My market analysis is good. That's what's matter. Okay, not the like if my bracelet is good and blah. Learn regarding market. That's it. Keep your eyes on the charts. Bye. Why? Stay. You don't have to go anywhere. You can just stay here. One of the great supply fair value gap, a red fair value gap from where the market fall down. We should respect this zone. And it's a recent one and our market is very near that point as well. This is 30-minute supply, okay? 30-minute supply, not, and that too very near to the fair value gap. That's why I'm considering it. Because it is said a demand below the fair value gap in the buy side is good, and supply above the fair value gap for the short sell side is good. That's why I'm considering it. Anything else? Anything else? Ha 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 ha. This will become very tight one year. I don't want this tight where I won't be able to do anything. Let's say in 15 minutes. Same happening in the 15 minutes. We can say 2 to 3. See, we don't need this many fair value gaps. Okay, like the genuine ones is this big ones. The small ones are not genuine, so you don't have to follow the small ones. In this setting, if I can see something, auto threshold. Okay, let's make it 3. Just one is there. Why? This was a good supply zone, good fair value gap over here. I don't have problem with that. What happened? Wow, still not. Still no. Okay, got it. Only the big ones. I don't want here the small ones. Got it. 0.3 threshold I kept. Then I could see it. See, in 15 minutes, this doesn't even look like a demand right here. Fair value gap, yes, but demand, no. It doesn't look like a demand in 15 minutes. In 30 minutes, we can clearly see that it looks like a demand kind of stuff where the market rose from there, consolidated and blah. But in right now situation, this can be one of the demand zone, which is here, but not in 15 minutes. Okay, minute. No, even in 5 minutes doesn't look like a demand zone. Nope. Nope. Even in 5 minutes doesn't look like a demand zone. Nope. Where is our market? In the range of 109. Okay. 109, 109, 109. 109 to just fall. The market just fall at 109. This is not even a sub demand. Okay, this is very shitty demand over here. Hard to find, bro. Shalom. Everything is under this big fair value gap. Such a consolidated market. There is nothing, no supply zone, no demand zone at this point. Ah, on the basis of fair value gap, just on the fair basis of fair value gap should we trade. Just on the basis of fair value gap. Hmm. Hmm. I don't want to take this because it's very below. Somewhere near our market. Right now there is just consolidation near our market. This is our market here right now. Everything is consolidation, consolidation, consolidation. Either it's not touched or it is consolidation. There is no significant movement up, so that justifies one thing, that there is no this thing, big players, smart people at the range where our market is. Arey. Okay. That's our demand zone, one hour demand zone, 1 hour supply zone. Fair value gap has been created. At least let's just wait for fair value gap and demand zone at the same point. That is a good. Fair value gap demand zone. We'll wait. If the market touches at this point, then we can think for going up. Like I've told you million of times, that do not go in the middle. This is the strong supply, demand, and right now we are in the somewhere middle. This is a very tricky place to go anywhere, either for the buy side, either for the sell side. So let's just wait for market either to come to the supply zone, either the market to come to the supply zone or to the demand zone. This is the two things which we can do. This is the two things we can do.
Well done. That's power.
What?
Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. We have to wait. La la. In 5, so not 10 minutes, not 10 minutes, not 10 minutes. In 5 minutes, can I see? In 5 minutes, we are sitting at fair value gap of this. We are sitting at this high chances of market to go up, because we have seen 1 rejection, 2 rejection. Now it is going for the 3rd rejection over here. We have faced, if I just extend it, okay, let me just extend it. Rectangle, I'm gonna just, this is a fair value gap, okay, this is not the supply zone, fair value gap it is. I'm just gonna stretch the fair value gap which has been created over here, a strong fair value gap. Okay, okay, this is a fair value gap and the demand zone, and this can be our fair value gap for the red fair value gap, which is, I told you there are 2 different kinds, one is green, one is red, right? This is acting like our market tried to go, came down, touched, again came down, tried to touch, continuously fall, broke the demand zone, came down, now again tried to go up, touched, and it is at the consolidation phase right now at the fair value gap, trying to linger over there. 2 to 3 times it has taken rejection, a little peak rejection it has taken, went a little above and then from fall. So this can go a little up from the previous one and then from there can fall, or there are chances it can breach as well. See, breach. Let's wait for this fair value gap to breach at least. If not, either for the downside or either for the upside, we'll wait for this fair value gap to breach. Okay. Let's wait. We can't do anything. Let's just wait. At this consolidation phase, I don't want to enter for any of the sides. This is my major supply zone. Okay, this is our all-time high supply zone. ATH supply, all-time high supply zone. Okay. Okay, see, it has started falling from there. So let's see what happens. Let's observe the market little. I just want to see if it can break this. If it's break this, we can enter from here for short sell. To the demand zone will be the 9 ratio. But see, overall it is an uptrend. Overall, market is trying to go up. Overall, if I can just see, from down it has already came up, but very strong fair value gap. 2 to 3 times it tried to breach. Even after coming down, it is trying to breach. Let's wait. Caspus. Let's wait for this. कभी ठिकाना कभी ठिकाना कभी diversa. Let's see what we can do. This yellow box is that zone where I'm very dicey about. Like for example, it can make this path. Like it is making this coming up. So it is respecting this as a support and this line as a resistance. So I'm making that point. Wherever it breaks the next, I might enter. Okay. So I'm hoping it for to come to this exact point. Like it will come again to the support to take support and then go up. So that zigzag little sideways market is going on. That's why I made a box over here. Wherever it gives me a breakout, I might enter. I will not enter at this point. I will enter at the breakout situation. On the verge, strategy recent purchase position, total Bitcoin holding 600. On the verge, strategies recent purchase position. Recently it's been purchased. Can't see anything purchaseful thing. Is this the way? Is this the reason why market came down till here? Huh? Okay. See, it's falling down. I want to see if it takes a support and go backs again, or it is gonna fall. If it starts falling, I might enter there for the short position. Like somewhere here, I will keep. What is the recent? Yeah, this is the recent one. The recent where it can take support. This 3 reward ratio we can have it, but not before that, because that is a very little dicey thing. Let's have the safe trade. Okay, let's see. Bro, I wanna see one thing where my market can take the resistance. See, our 5-minute stuffs also represents everything in the 1 hour. Same support, demand, it has fair value gap, has given a demand, great demand, went up. This supply is making the market go down as well. Right now it is at a consolidation in the 1 hour situations. I just want to see one thing. 25, 26, 27. I want to see 27, 20. This is 27. Okay. This is where the market fall today the most, and this is the highest market reached. Right now we are at 0.5. There are chances the market can go up to 0.5 situation. Like this is that demand zone which was created at 0.5. There are high chances that our market can go up to that position to take a support of the market. High chances 0.5 and 0.6. These are the two levels which you should keep on watching, 0.5 and 0.6. There are high chances that market, because it has actually happened over there. See, near 0.5 we have seen the instant demand. So there is a possibility that it can happen in the future as well. But for now, let's focus on this box. Let's see what this box can do. Sorry. Let's see what this box can do. If it can fall, and we'll continue this stream again by 6 to 8. Okay, that is Dubai time by 6 to 8. Indian timing will be 7:30 to 9:30. But our setup is good. I'm happy. I was not happy with my setup before, but now my setup is good. Okay, clean. I am not missing anything. I'm just always in the think like, am I missing something? Because even one thing which you are missing can trigger something. So I always check different time frames. See, this was a 15-minute fair value gap which is created over here, which is near this point. So that's why I kept my target, that is risk reward ratio 3%, 3 is to risk reward ratio at the point where we has taken the double equal bottom things, equal bottom support. Is it equal bottom support? Kind of not. This has closed at 109,313. Yeah, closed at 10. Little difference, very little difference. No, close here was, no, close was up. Okay, very little difference, very little difference. Not that much, very little. Cool. Everything looks good. This would be your trade if you want to enter. Okay, this would be your trade. Cool. We are gonna do short sell today because heavily we can see the sellings, heavily selling this fair value gap which is created at the 5-minute, which we can we see in 1 hour as well. No, that candle we cannot see in 1 hour, maybe in 30 minutes, not in 30 minutes as well. Okay, 15. Yeah, in 15 minutes we can see that fair value gap which has been respected all the way until right now. Until right now, all that fair value gap has been respected. From that zone, nothing has breached above till now. So we'll wait. Yeah, we have analyzed correctly. Everything looks good. This is the situation I'm creating for all of you people. If it crosses this box, enter at this point, then you can leave your market. Your target can be here. Okay, this is your points I'm telling you. Your entry point. Title small. This can be your entry point, and this can be your target. Okay, so that I have created for all of you people. You can go and check it out. And we'll wait to make sure that our target is achieved. We'll make sure to check if our target is achieved and any of those things. I'll take water and I'll come, people. Very close to our entry point, but there might be chance that it can take support. Okay, cool. Well, this is the situation I've given you. Because it has tried 2, 1, 2, 3, third time it tried. But how many picks went? This was pencil. First, second, third, fourth. 4 rejection this fair value gap has given. 4 strong rejections. So there is no chance that we are gonna breach it anytime soon. But let's see. Okay, liquidity grab has been happened over here. It can try to go beyond this because this had made a longer life. People can hope that the market can stay. See, this is one point where I'm hoping a maximum stop losses can be. First time it was grabbed, second greater stop loss was created. Maximum people might have stop loss over here. So there is a chances that market can come to grab this liquidity and from there jump up. There is chance as well. There is chance for that as well. So play accordingly, okay? Have this analyst. I just delete Lux, I'll go once. I just wanna see SMC. Smart money concept, Lux, I'll go. Great. This thing is there. Character. I explained you last live stream, right? Smart money concept. This is the indicator which can help you with this. See, CHOCH, change of character happened here. It tells you regarding everything. See, BOS, breakout structure happened over here. My drawing skill. Okay. So if my FHT demand zone is not wrong, it is right. Strong low it is. And where are you, bro? Okay, the very previous demand is here. This is 1 2. So we are at a very correct place. Okay, we are not in a wrong place, we are in a correct place. That's right, we are in a correct place. See, it has taken the support. This box is still maintained. Still now we can see this box is maintained. I know input status line. Fair value gap, you can show me. Small fair value gap. Let's see if it breaches this. कभी दिखाना कभी ठिकाना कभी प्यार. See, this is 10 minutes left for my live stream to end. Okay, I'll have one hour break and then we'll be back again by 6 to 8. I have made my all setup. My setup is done. We just have to wait for market to react in some way. Okay, and even if there is a possibility that it crashes up, we will enter from this point and we'll go up to the all-time high supply zone. Or if there is any previous thing, is there any previous thing? Let's be prepared for it. No. That's the thing. If this is break, we'll go directly for the supply zone above. That will be our target. Okay, these are the two things. This is my short sell entry and this is my buy entry. Okay, if it crosses from this, my buy target. If it crosses from this, my previous my this short sell target, the first, because this is one block, order block has been created over here. I will wait for that. Okay, cool. वो कविता कहा ना done. Such clean chart it is, such clean. I love this clean charts. Okay, try to keep your chart as clean as possible, as clean as possible. Don't have too many lines, nothing. One greater supply zone where you can have the second target. If your first target is achieved, for example, if you are going for the buy situation, if your first demand zone made the market go up, this will be your first target where you can book your 50% of profit. And your other target, which is the all-time high supply zone, which is the strongest supply from where the market can go up to the demand zone, which we have seen. So always keep two supply and one demand. Breaching supply is very easy, breaching demand is not that easy. But if your demand is taking more than, see, this was the very all-time high demand zone. Not, this was not all-time high. Where was, there was somewhere. Okay, leave it. If your demand is been breached 2 to 3, 4 times to take a retest to grab a strength, then that's not a strong demand zone. This is just a fair value. This is just a fair value gap and demand zone. Okay, this is not an actual demand zone. This is a fair value gap and a demand zone. Last 5-minute cut, let's see. According to that thing, this is a consolidation zone where our market is again trying to go up to this point, or it can take early resistance as well. Yeah. Okay. Last 3 minutes. Let's see. If in 1 hour we see any of the situation, if it goes below this, enter, exit over here. If it doesn't happen, let it be. It will consolidate. It may can extend as well. Okay. There is no limit on extending. Cool. We'll see. And I'll see you after 1 hour. I will take a break and I will see you after 1 hour again. We'll try to do again. We'll try to find some movement. We'll try to find some big movement in the market. So with that, we can achieve a greater strength in the market. So the setup you understood. Everything is clear. I couldn't find a supply zone, so I took the previous fair value gap from here, which is actually been respected for a long time. 1 2 3 respected. Again here it is getting respected. So yes, there is a fair value gap seen over there. The market is trying to fall down from there a lot, so that's why I couldn't find supply over there, so I took the fair value gap. Cool. So I'll see you after 1 hour break. Bye bye all people, and make sure that you are coming back on this channel. Okay, just make sure that. Until unless, bye bye. That's a setup I've given to you. Understand the setup, take a screenshot or whatever you want to do.